Hi guys, welcome to the AlwayzGamesTV special podcast where we'll be covering the British Academy Games Awards. Running down on some of the categories and, well, giving our choices on them, and whoever wins gets something. Yeah, we won't specify too much on that then. But yeah, we haven't quite decided, so I don't know. We'll do something. Cake. We've got cake from the last podcast. I'm totally put this up. Because we're recording this on the same night as we did the previous podcast, and we're over 6 months old, and I bought cake, but with that full after pizzas, I don't think we're going to touch it. But yeah, so we'll basically give either your opinion. I'm also joined by Luke.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, I totally messed it up. Mark.
Hello.
Hey, and I'm Roger, your host. Don't know why I'm waving. So the first category which is up on my list is Best Action Adventure in 2014. Up for an nomination.
I've got our
Yeah.
I've got whoever loses forfeit anyway.
Go on.
Whoever loses has to complete Beyond Two Souls, even if you've already played it.
Oh, gee.
What? Really?
These stakes are far too high. Thanks for having me, guys. Oof, that's dirty.
That is horrible.
That's quite harsh.
The only other game I can think that would be worse than playing that again would be Sonic the Hedgehog for the PS3. It's just called Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the 3D one they did for that. It's a broken game. That's the only game I've ever seen that's as bad.
Who's got either one? Do we own both those?
We've got 2 copies of Beyond Two Souls. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You can play it twice.
We say with Sega, one just double it up and say you have to complete both.
Oh no, you won't. I don't think it's actually possible to complete the Sonic game. So this is where I'm going. It's just play it for a day.
Just choking on my coke. Right. Okay, we'll go with the Beyond Two Souls then. Yeah, whoever loses, you have to complete Beyond Two Souls.
For me and Mark, that'll be again. So that's gonna be.
You both played it?
We both finished it.
I really hope I
had that pre-ordered. We played it.
We did. We both grinned and bared it.
And also, I want you to take a picture of the bit when you're starting it with your phone, and I want to see the end credits on your phone.
Okay, we'll upload that onto the website.
And I will tweet it.
Yeah.
God damn you, Defoe.
Right then, so the nominations for the action adventure in 2014 is Lego Marvel Superheroes, The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, Tomb Raider, Badland, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I'm going to sound stupid for a second. What's Badland?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
it doesn't ring a bell with me.
I thought maybe they meant Borderlands for a second, but I thought Badland.
Well, it was only I got this off the official BAFTA website, so I don't think they must have mistyped it. Yeah,
it just seems strange.
Borderlands is actually before the last BAFTAs.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
It will be, yeah, because it's just the DLC that keeps it alive now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some strange choices. I mean, I've not played The Last of Us. That's the one I'd pick.
See, I'm going to go with The Last of Us, in all honesty, guys. Best action adventure.
I'm going to go with The Last of Us as well. That's for Luke.
Okay. It was on you.
I'm going to go for it because I like Naughty Dog a lot.
No, you're going for it because you know Beyond Two Souls is the
safe bet.
Yeah, if we all defeat, we're all going down with the ship.
The sword of Damocles is hanging high above me now. Oh, jeez.
I'd go Lego Marvel Super.
No chance.
Can I not sway you?
No. And I wouldn't pick Grand Theft Auto 5 either.
No.
You've missed out on this so far, Roger. I've been saving this for a podcast. I'm not enjoying it.
You're not?
No.
Ooh.
But that's another time.
Well,
yeah.
We'll
let's keep going.
That's another hour's section.
Let's keep going with the awards.
Right.
So we're all with
I'm going Last of Us.
So we're all going with The Last of Us. Next up is the Game Innovation. Best Game Innovation is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Tearaway, Grand Theft Auto 5, Stanley Parable, Papers, Please, Year Walk.
Stanley Parable is amazing. But
I haven't actually played it. I've watched YouTube videos of it.
You should. And you should as well, Luke, actually, if you can.
It's like a piss take, isn't it?
It was originally a mod for Half-Life 2, and it was its own standalone game, so it was just using the Source engine or whatever, and some of the resources and whatever. And the idea of the game is it's first person, and you're in this office, and it's narrated. The whole game is narrated to you, and it is a well and truly a mindfuck. There's about 13 different endings. From each ending, you piece together a bit more of what on earth is going on. It's just called, like, you know, it's this like very British voice going like, you know, Stanley works in the office, and one day he finds that everyone in the office is gone, and you sit there for a second, and then you realise, hang on, shit, I'm playing this now. And you just walk around this office, and it says, you know, Stanley decided to leave his cubicle and go look for everyone. It says, like, you know, although Stanley's taking quite a long time now. And then you'll start doing something that goes, in fact, he went right down here. And you can choose to go left if you want to. And you go left, he goes, oh, well, it appears he doesn't remember his left from his right today, so he went left instead, and he died down that path. And something will happen, but the narrator's choosing it. Or you'll go somewhere, like, if you follow the right way, and he'll say, and then he got to the secret room. Hang on a minute, this isn't the secret room, this isn't right, let me check the script. And he goes through it, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And you play it, and it's amazing. One of the best bits I've ever done is he goes, because you do the same thing for maybe 4 times, and he keeps going, hang on, let's reset. And you go back to the beginning, and you think the game's reset, but he'll say, oh, no, this still isn't working. And he knows it's going on. And they'll say, I tell you what, I've got a brand new idea, let's reset one more time. And you reset, and there's a line on the ground that says, see, now we can't possibly fail. Just follow the line, Stanley, we'll be there soon. He goes, that's it, now we're on the money. And you keep going forward. And he goes, it's a bit boring this though, actually. Let's play some adventuring music. And he goes, and you're like, what is going on? Then he just stops abruptly and goes, and it ended. And then it'll just carry on again, and it's so surreal, but it's short. Each different ending can take you maybe.
You know what? I'm going to actually
hour.
pick it up.
I'm choosing Stanley Parable on this.
Stanley Parable.
Because Tearaway.
You've sold it to me. I'm going to buy it when I get home
honestly,
now.
it's amazing. So they re-released it just on its own merit this time. So it's not based on the engine. It looks better now, and it's just phenomenal, cheap and good game.
I remember seeing the trailer for it because somebody apparently emailed him, like the developer, about like how it wasn't a game and it needed more choices and everything like that.
Yeah.
And he actually created a trailer taking the piss out of the person who wrote the email. I'll have to show you after this podcast. Well, it literally takes the rip, and he literally goes, well, you can do like, you find a bike. Well, you can do whatever you want, turn it into an industrial facility. And all this sort of thing. How many choices do you need? Get on the bike or get off it. It's just all this sort of about emotion and stuff like that. It's brilliant.
It's weird. He also did a demo for the game though, which was a separate thing from the game, and the whole purpose of the demo is the narrator saying that, you know, oh, we've not even started the demo yet. He says, let's get ready for the demo. You go into this room, you do some training and stuff, and he says, oh no, I've lost the demo. And that is the demo, and you're like, I don't know if I've played it or not now. And I thought to myself, was this the demo? Was this the actual game? You just don't know what's going on. But Tearaway is also a really good one, but I wouldn't say it's innovative, because I don't know.
I haven't played that one either.
Tearaway's for the Vita. It's by Media Molecule, who made Little Big Planet, and basically everything in the game is made to look and act like it's made out of paper. So you're all folded up and stuff like this. There's certain bits where you use the rear touchpad and a finger will come up into the world, like ripping the paper, folding it by touching it, stuff like that. And it's just a nice little platformer, but because it's paper, it's got that Little Big Planet feel to it where you can edit and change some things because it just refolds or it moves or whatever. It's nice, but I wouldn't say it's very innovative. It's just a platformer.
Now, like, running through these myself, I got to admit, there's a few on this list I haven't played. Like, I haven't played Brothers of Tales of Two Sons. I haven't played Tearaway, I haven't played Stanley Parable, and I haven't played Yearwalk. I have played Grand Theft Auto 5, and I have played Papers, Please. Now, out of the two that I have played, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Papers, Please, Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't innovative.
Innovative.
Thank you. It's the same thing as before, just better, if you know what I mean. Papers, Please is very good, but I don't think it'll win. I honestly think that I've seen a few, like I say, Stanley Parable, I've seen a couple of videos of, and I've seen a review and a few videos of Brothers Tales of Two Sons. Now, it's kind of an adventure game, but in the sense that it's like a puzzler, and you're playing as two brothers, and you control them both at the same time with your analog sticks and things like that, or whatever you're using your controls. And I've heard some good praise. Now, in my head, I would say
that's what I was going to go with.
Yeah, Brothers Tale of Two Sons would be the one which is going to win it. But my heart is saying I really want Papers, Please to win it.
I don't think, just for his listeners, and I don't think you know about Papers, Please much, Luke. Do you want to give people a rundown on what Papers, Please is?
Sorry. Yeah, Papers, Please. Basically, it's a. Trying to give you the art style of it. Actually, you are. You're on the border of a Russian-esque country, and you are basically checking the border, the papers of people crossing the border. They have to make sure they have a passport, their correct papers, their documentation, everything like that. And there's different people appearing, and it's all text-based. And basically, each day you're given a new instruction that you have to check something new on the papers or a different form of papers, and you have to make sure that each person has the correct documentation. And that's about it. But you meet different people, and different people say things to you, and you have to check things, and it's very simple, but the people that you're meeting at the window change every time, pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a very strange. It's hard to consider it a game.
Yeah,
because
if you try to job.
Yeah,
but basically it is.
You
it's
try
a
and
job.
sell that, and someone goes, "I like Call of Duty. Do you have anything like that for me, please? I've got something better for you."
Looking in
lad."
game and going, "You don't want Battlefield. I've got Papers, Please." No,
but it's meant to be like one of those things where it's really, you'll get engrossed in it because someone will be coming in and you'll go, I'm sure there's something amiss here, and you'll look through the papers and you'll go, hang on a minute, this doesn't match up here. Stamp, you're not getting in.
and the guards will take them away.
But you could let them in and stuff could go wrong and things can happen. So you start to feel slowly part of it, where there's like this underlying story to it about. So you think like on an actual border, people trying to sneak in for whatever reason, stuff's going on. They might give you a sob story or something, saying, my nephew is dying or something. I really need to get in so I can start working or something. You'll look at the papers, you'll go,
Don't quite. You haven't got this.
yeah.
Like the day before, they probably would have been able to get in, but on that one day, they've had to have this little ticket. They've got their passport. They may have the documentation and for other things, but they need that one little ticket to have that ticket. And you're like going, and you have the stamp of declined or approved, and you're kind of going, I really want to let you in.
Close for me buying it, but it's so bad.
I actually did a video on AlwaysGamesTV.
I'll check the video out.
Check it out. It's actually it's an entertaining game. I will give you that. It's very. I just don't think it's going to win the award for innovation.
No, I don't think
My
so.
money's on. I'm going to go with Brothers Tales of Two Sons.
That's
I
what
really
I'm
say
gonna
I
go with.
haven't played it, but what I know about it.
I haven't played it either. I've watched someone play it and I've read a lot of things
I've
about
read
it.
bits, and that's it. I've not watched it though, so
I
it's
didn't
hard
think-
for me to know for the innovation award. But
It looked average. Cause the thing is, I've played a lot of games with this mechanic before. One was Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. You had two characters there. You can control them both simultaneously, but you'd stop one somewhere. So Rebecca would pull a lever, you'd play as the blow,
That's
and go do
right,
something
yeah.
else. And to me, it's that but live. So literally, the older brother right on a long stick, younger brother left on a long stick. Older brother goes first next to this hill. Older brother comes over so he can get on his shoulders and go up to pull the lever to come back, and they can both go up the thing together. To me, it's just kind of like it's just another puzzle game, but you're moving two people at once.
Well, that's what I'm sort of looking at what's already there, and I'm going with Brothers Tales of Two Sons. Out of that lot, there's other games which I think possibly could have
Made that list.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Going with that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto, there's a dog in it.
It includes apps now, and
That is the stupidest thing. All it does is batter me every time I turn the game on. It goes, download the iFruit app. You can play with Chop, whatever his name is.
Chop, who's
And
now
I'm like-
pooed on your patio again.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've only seen him once. I don't care. And it's like, oh, you could do this and that. I'm like,
You can get him a
fuck off, I
different
wanna
coloured
play.
collar.
Oh, it's the most annoying thing ever. I won't mind if it just offers it. He goes, oh, by the way, you haven't got the app yet. I'm like, yeah, no, you're a PlayStation 3. Shut up about it. Bloody hell.
Oh dear. Next category: artistic achievement. BioShock
Ooh.
Infinite, Device 6, Tearaway, The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch.
Ni no Kuni, hands down.
Artistic achievement, Ni no Kuni.
Amazing.
Think about it.
It was close with Tearaway because the paper looks like paper. That's a really good feat that managed to do that, to be honest, because you can actually buy some of the things that you could print off and fold, and it would work.
Mhm.
So they've made sure that somehow they've modelled these things that you could actually fold them. But Ni no Kuni was worked with Studio Ghibli.
It does look good. I've seen bits of. Again, another one I haven't played.
Oh, I've got that. It's great.
It's like Pokemon sort of.
It is a bit like
feel of it
Pokemon,
to
but
it.
with a big story to it, like a Final Fantasy or something.
Now, looking at this list myself, I have absolutely no idea.
I think they'll give it to Bioshock because
I was thinking Bioshock,
it's alright. It looks alright.
but
I'm
mainly
going with
because
that. I was going to go Bioshock or The Last of Us again. Because when I played that for the first time, I was just like, wow.
actually looking at the artistic
The
part
artistic,
of it.
it
If
was
you look at
amazing.
the world that when it's been run down and overgrown,
Yes.
it does look good.
That's
That's it.
But
Good.
Bioshock as well.
Mm.
So I'm going to go with The Last of Us for me.
Last of Us. Well,
Just because of the game I
I'm gonna
played
go
and
with
the
Bioshock.
impact it had on
Mm.
me artistically,
Mm.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is top draw.
Oh yeah. I mean, the other reason I've gone straight for Ni no Kuni, I obviously like anime and a lot of
Yeah.
things,
Mhm.
but Studio Ghibli are a really well-known studio in like worldwide for these anime movies and things now, and the fact that they designed everything in there, the cell shading like aspect of the game. If you show it to someone quickly, or if they just walked by and you weren't in a battle where you can see the menu or anything like that, you're just walking around
You think it was
talking.
TV.
Yeah, you think, oh, what cartoon are you watching?
Mm.
And that's what hit me. Like, there's another one which I'm good it's not on, but I don't think it'd ever make it. Is there's a few Naruto games which is like a current boys like fighting anime, similar to Dragon Ball Z and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And they've got a few fighting games, and they look amazing. I own one of them, and the latest one just came out for PC recently. It was ported across, but the cell shading on that. Now that is where, like, normally you'll say to someone, you know, your mum might walk past and say, "Oh, I thought you were watching a movie," you know, because the game looks good,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
like, "No, mum, that's just you."
Yeah.
You're not quite on it there. But this one, I've never seen anything look exactly like the source material before, and it just does. I'll have to try and show you side by side at some point or something because it's
Quality.
honestly great.
What other one was I looking at actually? Which one that I'd like to see, which again very similar sort of
Yeah.
is with the new South Park Stick of Truth.
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's
'Cause
a
that
really good
looks
one.
Identical to the TV show.
Mhm.
It really does. Even the movement of the camera when you're moving the character around looks like the TV show. And I'd really like to see how that plays out.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd
And I
like
hope
to
they
see
keep
that.
it as close as possible to
Are we
how
getting
the
it?
show looks.
Oh yeah, correct.
Which is, it's kind of an odd one because you wouldn't think that it would sell overly well, really, but
Mhm.
because it's quite intriguing and I think it's
Because
just
they've
the
done one
stupidity
before,
of
haven't they,
it.
South
Oh,
Park?
they've done two. There's the
It's rubbish.
first person shooter where you throw snowballs
right.
and everything
Yeah.
else like that. There's turkeys and stuff. That's a really old one now.
But the way that they've
N64
gone with,
and
like, with
PC.
this Stick of Truth, it looks like it looks like an episode.
Mm.
And the storyline, as far as I know, it runs out very much like it's
Oh,
an
yeah.
extended episode, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am.
I've gone with Bioshock Infinite, Markio with Ni no Kuni,
And
and
then
Luke
The
with
Last of Us
Beyond.
again.
Oh, I've actually put your name down, Beyond Two Souls. Hold on.
That might be
Sorry,
the
yeah,
game I
let's
might
move that
play.
across. And The Last of Us, I'll just move that back.
I think you'll be picking Beyond Two Souls for your answers, Rog, after you've played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Right then, next up is mobile and handheld. We've got Tearaway, Plants vs Zombies 2.
Which is just like best game.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Best handheld.
Sorry, the category just said mobile and handheld in 2014, so I presume it's best.
Oh, okay, so I was going to say yes to each one, because they are.
Tearaway, Plants vs Zombies 2, Room 2, Badland, Ridiculous Fishing, and Device 6.
I have no idea about any of them.
Now, you see,
Tearaway.
the only one that I actually play on here is Plants vs Zombies 2,
Mm.
and they don't have Candy Crush, and they don't have Solitaire, so...
I'm not going to lie, where's all the Nintendo ones? Where's
Did it release
yeah,
on here? Oh, well, actually...
handheld?
Oh, yeah,
Tearaway was beer.
handheld.
Where's Pokemon
Yeah.
X and Y? Where's I don't know, Animal
I'm
Crossing?
actually just looking now at...
You know, they've been selling absolutely stacks
Yeah,
of
where
them.
is Pokemon X and
Yeah.
Y?
And this is it. You know, it's like
Oh, that's a bit of a bollocks.
they pretend
category.
they forgot about it, even though it was sold out for the first few days. You
Yeah.
couldn't get it anywhere.
Yeah, that's a bit of... Well, I'm going to go with Plants vs Zombies 2. Mainly because it's the only one I know.
I'll go Tearaway, because that is a good game.
Tearaway.
I bought that in the sale recently.
But yeah, you are right, Mark. Pokemon should be on there.
You're not Badland. What is Badland?
Alright, well, I'm just going to go with something that none of us have picked, so I don't know any of them. So can you just read them again for me?
Yeah, Tearaway, Plants vs Zombies 2, The Room 2, Badland, Ridiculous Fishing, and Device 6.
Room 2.
Room
2.
I think I know what Room 2 is because the first room.
I did play the first one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Point and click.
yeah, point and click
I
kind of
don't know what it
adventure.
is, and it might lose me points, and I might be playing Beyond Two Souls in a couple of weeks.
You're a gambling man.
Yes.
I like it. But we're all playing it. We're choosing different things, which is audio achievement: BioShock Infinite, The Last of Us, Battlefield 4, Device 6, Tomb Raider, and Grand Theft Auto 5. This is for audio achievement.
I want BioShock Infinite. The voice acting is good.
Mhm.
They spent a lot of time doing the surround on that game because it launched with a special headset to kind of accommodate that.
Mhm.
The music is very good and fitting. The sound design in general is good, particularly if you've played it at the very beginning when you're first in the sky and you get to a certain stall that floats up next to you where the B sharps are singing something. I don't know what the song's called. It's
The
actually
whole audio sort of feel of it
Yeah.
was very.
because there's about 6 songs in the game as well that are future songs because of the time riffs and things
Mhm.
that are sang in an oldie style. So
It's annoying, Matt, because when you justify each one of your selections, it makes me think, yeah, I'm going to just pick that.
You're actually
can't-
convincing me to choose something
I know,
else.
I can't stay on the wall, I need to go something different for the...
You'd be really good on this like category of BAFTAs. No.
I-
Papers, please.
He's like the guy, the spokesman has to speak why they should win the award.
I've just got my own envelopes in my pockets. I stand
Yeah.
up and go, next category, shut up.
We don't
Here
even
we
know,
go.
but Mark's actually reading these awards out. He's just making a note of what he's answering.
So I'd be terrible on the voting like category. Obviously, they have a number of people panel who are quite in the industry and everything like that. I'd be terrible on it because if I was sat on it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a good one. I'd like to sway. What about this argument? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'd be so swayed, it'd be ridiculous.
I'm gonna have them 4 in.
So Matt, you're going for BioShock Infinite.
Yes.
Luke. So the
The Last of Us.
BioShock
No.
Infinite, The Last of Us, Battlefield 4, Device 6, Tomb Raider, and Grand Theft Auto 5.
Battlefield 4.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dum dum dum. Yep. I'm going to go with The Last of Us. No particular reason. That would try and be different.
Just trying to think what the audio is like in The Last of Us, really.
I'm just thinking of the clickers.
The guy that did the main character's voice,
Yeah.
Joel.
See, the
No,
only thing is
he's
we
a
have
famous
got a
guy.
category
No,
for
I'm
voice acting.
I'm surprised Beyond Two Souls is that's not the category they're in.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well,
because that's the selling point of the game.
Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Well, you see, now
Wow.
actually there is a performer
Oh, okay.
category. So that's for voice actors.
Oh, right.
They can
okay.
sneak
So
into
this
that
is just
then.
separate.
This
right.
is just generally taking the whole audio into
Mhm.
aspects sort of thing. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, next category. Multiplayer. World of Tanks. Super Mario 3. You'll laugh, but actually World of Tanks done pretty well.
It sells loads.
Yeah.
Well, not sells, it's microtransactions, whatever.
Now this one I didn't realise actually had multiplayer. Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, of course it does.
Does it?
It's local 4-player. That's its big
good
selling point.
Sorry. When you say multiplayer, I think online, like lots and lots of
right.
people at once. Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, Battlefield 4, Dota 2.
Easy.
Yeah, for me it's easy.
Mario.
You gonna go Mario?
Yeah, I absolutely love
Mario.
that
For
game.
me, it's definitely going to be Battlefield.
Battlefield 4.
Yeah, well, that game's made for it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why.
I think Grand Theft Auto would do quite well.
I don't think it's sold enough yet. I
Mm.
think because it's a late
Grand
release.
Theft Auto?
No, like I think Battlefield's been out there. Feels like it's been out there longer
Uh.
than Grand Theft Auto.
Do you think what is the better multiplayer?
I think
That is
Battlefield's
the best
been
one.
made for
Well,
it.
I know a lot of people are scared of the Grand Theft Auto Online because they like to play it and just, get a prosy and then shoot some people and drive around. That is, how they
You've seen
enjoy
my
the
stream,
game.
man.
We've
Yeah.
watched your videos, man.
But
You can
online,
run them over and get the money back. It's great.
but then online it's a different
Classic
thing,
guy.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep this going.
innit? Welcome to Always 50 TV.
Oh dear.
What have you gone with,
multiplayer. I'm going to go with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Are you not going with The Last of Us again?
Well, I was going to go with Last of Us because that's actually done quite well.
I didn't even know it had multiplayer.
I had not played on
It's done actually pretty well. The
dear.
developers have
Was it a
like sustained
50-50
it.
split between who plays who?
No, I don't really know how it plays out, but I mean,
Yeah.
it did really well.
Alright.
You
I'm
had
going with
my
Grand
vote.
Theft
You
Auto.
nearly had me convinced there, right?
I'm not very good at these arguments.
Mark seemed to have more of a compelling argument than
I
I just heard.
I just give up. I'm just like, well, if you don't want to, fair enough.
Do you know, I'll bring Mario sometime. I'll bring Wii U over, and you
Yeah.
can all have a play.
That works for me. Yeah, that'll be quite good.
It's a great game.
Right then.
Just keep rocking.
Next category. BAFTA Ones to Watch Award in association with Dare to Be Digital. So it's the ones to look out for, basically.
Okay.
There's three. I don't know.
There?
There's three. Yeah. Project
Not Gotham.
Project Hera. No, that's gone. But yeah, that's gone a while ago actually. Project Hera Diamond Heist. Size Does Matter.
Hello.
The Unknown.
I've heard of Size Doesn't Matter.
Well,
I can't
I'm
think
actually
why.
straight away. I'm putting my name on that just for the name. I think it's hilarious. So
I'm gonna
Size
go
Does Matter.
The Unknown.
The Unknown.
Because I don't
I've heard
know.
of that as well, and I can't think what
I
any of
haven't
these
heard
are
these.
now.
I haven't heard any of them.
I'm very let down at some of the things I'm aware about in here, particularly Kickstarted games or anything like that.
Well, actually, the one to keep around would be Space. No, the one's done really well on Kickstarter.
Yes, well,
Something
there was
Citizen.
yes. I've backed this one as well. It's RSI is the company working on it.
They've done like
I think it's called Space Citizen. I
Yeah,
think.
Space Citizen. I'm sure it's something like that. And they're like 40 million.
Yeah, and it
Like-
looks fantastic.
Like Kickstarter,
Wow.
done really, really well. And
But
like,
even before that, Double Fine did the game that's just come out. There's 2 chapters for it. I don't remember. It just came on Steam. It's like an adventure game, like proper point and click style. It'll come back to me. But they also sold absolutely tons.
Space Marines. That's another one that's done
Mhm.
really well.
But like I mentioned earlier, Mighty Number 9, or on the previous podcast, the guy that used to make Mega Man games, they don't make Mega Man anymore. Like Capcom have pretty much said, yeah, we're not doing them more then, even though they did 10 and 11 recently on the PS3 and stuff like that, which is crazy. Like after 20 years of not doing one, they went, you can do 2 more, and then they've said, yeah, we're not doing any more now. So he like left all these companies and went, fine, whatever, you own Mega Man, whatever, I'm making my own now. So he went to Kickstarter, and everyone backed. I've backed it. I can't wait for it. And he's basically just made his own game, but it is Mega Man. Just it's all the characters are different, the setting and story is different. But it plays
same
the
stuff,
same. It's the
plays
same
it, yeah.
thing. It would literally be like if Sonic came out and it were Roger the Raccoon or something like that. You know, but it played the same.
I like it. I like that. I'll back that.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, because that's literally if like Gary Sega wasn't allowed to work on it anymore. It
So,
went, "All right,
I'll
then."
just put another layer over top
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. Oh, well,
And that's what I'd be watching. So I'm going to go with The Unknown.
The Unknown. See, I don't know these. Oh. But I think there could have been a lot more games in that category. Except just 3 of them.
I don't know. Project Hera Diamond Heist is.
I don't know. What
I
that would
imagine iOS. It's the only thing I can think of.
But maybe I got to admit that I did actually look to see with some of these categories, like was there like an underlining sort of subtext to it, to why this would be in this sort of category, and maybe it's me think like with Space Engineers, it's already technically out. If you know what I mean, it's already on early access.
True.
And then with this Star Citizen,
Star
I
Citizen.
just said it then. Star Citizen, it's not out, but there's an alpha version with some content already
Yeah,
out.
it keeps
so
showing more and more.
maybe
about
with
it.
these are like there's nothing out yet of these. Maybe that's just to keep around. So yeah, so next category, original music. So we've got Tearaway, Bioshock Infinite, Last of Us, Super Mario 3D World, Beyond Two Souls, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and that's for original music.
Super Mario 3D World. Now it's funny. Normally I wouldn't pick that
Will you
kind
stop
of game.
like
Yes,
convincing
you
me to
would,
what?
man.
Just say the category.
The reason being, before it came out and even after it was early out, I was really looking forward to this game. But because I'd held it to myself that I wasn't going to have a Wii U till Christmas, and it
Yeah.
came out, I want to say November, might have been October. I had a while to wait for it, and everyone playing it, saying it's great. Everyone who has a Wii U, anyway, were playing it, and it's got a really catchy overall theme and some songs within it. Because normally in Mario games, it's like a remix of the old famous songs and a few similar ones, but whatever the main tune is on this, you hum it all the time. It really, really sticks with you.
Catchy.
but it makes you feel quite happy hearing it when you play the game. Like
Quite recognisable.
it is, yeah. And like if there were no sound in the game, I wouldn't probably enjoy it as much as I do. But that song comes on and you hum along and you get into it, and it feels like Sonic in particular used to do that to me.
Yes.
Like some of the Chemical Plant Zone would come on and you'd be there like jamming out, and you're like, this is great.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't think that many games these days do have recognisable music.
no.
Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this category myself, and it's like the
I'm
two
going
which
with, I know my choice anyway.
I
I'm
love
going with
actually.
Bioshock.
I say well, it got to be one of them. That's not one of them I was actually looking at, but the one that I was going to look at was either between The Last of Us or Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Sponsored by Roger.
Other games are available. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag I'm going to go with mainly because the actual main theme, I love it. I wish I could have that on my dashboard from PlayStation 4 because it's.
Can't you?
I wish you could. If you could actually buy music to play it over the dashboard of PlayStation 4, I would be buying that straight away because I love just flicking onto it. One thing you can do is you can flick to it onto your PS4 and it'll play the music as long as you hovered over it, and I can listen to that all day. I think it's fantastic, so I'm going to go with that.
See, I'm not keen that Bioshock Infinite's actually a choice on there. Not to like build your choice or anything like that, because you've got your own opinion. But the thing I mentioned earlier about the audio, they have taken real songs and done them in their own way in that game, and I'm sure the category for this was original music.
Yeah, so I don't know if it,
I can't think of an original song in the game because they've fallen into the same trap that any like movie type game does now, which is you get an orchestra in and you do a general kind of.
When someone says like original music category, I think of like the theme tune. Like what song do you think of when you think of that
like
game?
Metal Gear Solid or something. That's a great original theme. Or
Well,
it was.
It
until-
was. Anyway, but now I was thinking between like The Last of Us, but then again I'm thinking like what song plays in The Last of Us that makes me think of The Last of Us. And in all honesty, it's silent because it's meant to be. Because there's meant to be no civilization. I'm going to go with Assassin's Creed 4. But I'm going with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Good.
Right then, next is Performer. So the award for Best Voice Actor is going either one to Stephen Ogg, who played Trevor Phillips in Grand Theft Auto 5, Kevan Brighting, the narrator in Stanley Parable, Courtney Draper, who played Elizabeth in Bioshock Infinite,
she was quite good.
Ellen Page, who played Jodie in Beyond Two Souls,
No.
Ashley Johnson, who played Ellie in The Last of Us, or Troy Baker, who played Joel in The Last of Us. Now, I'm going to go straight for Troy Baker, Joel, who was in The Last of Us.
He does quite a lot of voices, to be fair.
Mainly because, obviously, I think it's meant to be for that one game. He's getting the award for. But he did the Batman Arkham Origins, which I did a review for AlwayzGamezTV, and he knocked it out of the park for the voice of Joker. Absolutely fantastic. And he's in a lot more than what I thought.
Do you happen to know if I don't know if it's him or if it's another voice actor, but there normally is the same bloke does about 8 characters. Whoever does Nathan Drake, I'm pretty sure did Chris Redfield and did the Prince from Prince of Persia, and he did something else. And whatever it was, all 4 games are out at the same time. So if you bought those games and you kept switching, Nolan North, he does all these voices.
He did the Assassin's Creed. He did the voice for the main lad who's in Our Time.
Ezio.
No, the
actual
lad who's in Our Time.
Blokey Mc.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's him. With the white hood who moaned a lot. He always moaned.
He did moan a lot.
He did that voice. He did the Uncharted, Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
And
he did do Chris and.
Did he do Chris? I don't think he did.
And
Chris,
the Prince. I'm sure he did. I bet if you IMDb it, he has done because I sincerely remember.
I know he did like nearly everything for about a year. I think it was like 2011. He was like in everything.
If it's a brown-haired lad, he's playing it because that's just who they want. They wanted that man voice, and he's very good at that kind of, like a Brandon Fraser style. I'm an action hero, but lovable as well. He's
got that sort of voice for it. He really has. But this Troy Baker seems to be like the next. I even said it actually in the review that he's almost like the next Nolan North because he's just in everything at the moment. Even in the Injustice: Gods Among Us, he doesn't actually do the Joker's voice, but he does 3 of the other characters in that game as well. So, Luke. Oh wow, you haven't actually voted out.
I'll have Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable?
Yeah, because even though I know it's not going to win, that is my choice because he makes the game. Well, I'm pretty sure he's the only voice in the game actually. But it's him that makes you really buy into what he's on about all the time.
Yep.
So, I mean, probably because it's fourth wall breaking, you could have had anyone say it, but he pulls a lot of emotion onto it, which is good.
Which we say if a single voice actor to be able to do that, that's quite an
Oh,
achievement,
yeah.
actually.
You'll know when you play it.
Look,
It's a tough one because my head probably says it's gonna be. I've got a feeling it's not gonna be what we want it to be. I think it's gonna be the Beyond Two Souls.
do you think
they're
you
gonna win
just to try and
something.
pull in some of the publicity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my worry.
As it shouldn't be like that, but do you
No,
think
but
it
my
will?
head goes that, but my heart wants something else. and
Yeah.
What's your heart tell you, Luke?
my heart tells me it's.
Well,
My heart tells me it's going to be The Last of Us, but my head's going to go with Beyond Two Souls, and I'm going to go with that.
Beyond Two Souls.
To be
Yes.
fair, Ellen Page was good in that game.
I was going to say to you guys, what is she like in the actual game?
The acting.
You'll find out soon.
Fighting talk. No, Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe both do act well in that.
Yes.
Because it's not a bloody game acting, it's just, they might as well have been in the movie acting,
Yes,
which they
exactly
can do.
that.
They're actors.
In honesty, like, we totally like not
It's
even
the
really
selling
mentioned
point
it,
of
but
the game. So I'm
Steve
gonna
Ogg,
go
who
with-
did the Trevor in Grand Theft Auto 5, that is an extremely memorable character.
I've not even got to Trevor.
Oh god, you'll know when you meet him.
He's mental into it,
Yeah.
he does all sorts.
Yeah.
Some of the
I've
stuff
played
that he
with
does, it's just But he
I've only
has
played
got
a
some
little bit on it,
fantastic
but
lines.
that's-
Absolutely fantastic lines.
But I think that's the point though. I think if you'd got a few voice actors, they might have done it because it's who the character and the writing that's pulled him along. Ellen Page as well in Beyond Two Souls, as good as she acts in it, I'm pretty sure you could have had any
Anybody.
the fact that this Ellie in Last of Us, there was almost a lawsuit going on that they changed her design to look so much like Ellen Page.
yeah, that's very true.
But-
Now, I will smile a little bit inside if that Ashley Johnson gets it over Ellen Page.
Oh yeah, well I think she might do just to try and bring it back up again
Yeah.
as something separate. And because I don't think a lot of people will vote for Ellen Page now, as she recently came out.
I haven't completed The Last of Us yet. I haven't completed it. But I still think the actual...
I know. That's a
Yeah.
point. You've been voting loads of the last.
Yeah, I mean, The Last of Us, I haven't even freaking completed the game. But I mean, with
Yeah, I've
the
completed
Ellie
Beyond Two
and
Souls.
Joel's relationship within that game, it does come down to them doing the motion capture and the voice acting. You know what I mean? When you're playing it, you literally do believe that they're in this situation because you
Yes,
believe
you
what
do.
they're doing. It's not just how the game looks. You can close your eyes and listen to what they're saying to each other, and the responses, the reactions, the amount of emotion within their voices pulls you in. And
It did.
and the reason why I'm choosing him over her is because he's done a lot this last year, and I'd like to see him win it.
Yeah.
Which is fair. And Naughty Dog do know what they're doing directing wise, I think. You're quite right there that... I mean, in the Uncharted ones, you could be watching it as a movie because it's just
Yeah.
it's good. Whereas Beyond Two Souls wants to be a movie and you wish you weren't watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or partaking in it all.
Yeah.
So, we've got a category chosen for that one, haven't we? So, next up is sports games in 2014. So, not in 2000, sorry, sports game in this year. So the year basically runs from the last BAFTA to this BAFTA, just to clarify.
Okay.
But the sports game within that time period, I don't play sports games, so this should be fun. The the nominations are NBA 2K14, F1 2013, Forza Motorsport 5, Football Manager 2014, FIFA 14, or Grid 2.
Well, it's going to be the obvious choice. isn't
Well, I'm
it?
going to go, right, with my immense knowledge of sports games
Yeah.
and many years of watching you play them. I'm going to go with FIFA 14.
Probably a good shout.
Yeah.
The answer is E, Street Fighter.
Yes.
Because it's an e-sport.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently they want to drop the E now. Apparently.
Oh,
So they want to say it's a sport. Yeah. So,
I'll let Luke go next.
Yeah, it's FIFA 14.
NBA, sorry, what?
No, yeah.
FIFA 14.
I'm going to take Forza.
What was it?
Because even though it's the British awards, I feel Forza is something I know a lot of people have bought into now.
Yeah.
And I think FIFA, because it comes out every year, might dampen its chances. Only slightly. I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where if it wins it every year,
Hmm.
they will stop having the category.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Right then. Debut game.
Or like franchise or?
I think it's a standalone game, brand new IP.
Oh, okay.
Remember Me, Gunpoint, Castles in the Sky, Gone Home, The Stanley Parable, Badland.
Oh my god, these
What
are
is Badland?
rubbish. I don't know about. I thought we've missed a trick here. Next
we
week,
missed a hell of a game.
the Badland cast. Gone Home were alright, but I don't. This is what I don't like. It's his debut, and to me, debut means it's the first time you've done something, and you're going to do something else. I don't think they're going to do what else. I think that was all they wanted to make, and they did it.
I don't think they'll do another Stanley Parable.
No, well, it's already been remade, like
Has
to
it?
be this.
Well,
one.
yeah,
It's
sorry,
the
yeah,
mod,
good
and now
point.
it's this. But it's one of those weird ones now where them other
It's a
ones.
weird category.
Remember Me, what didn't get well received at all. It went straight free onto
It didn't get
PlayStation
remembered.
Plus. No, it didn't. The idea were great.
What remind me of that one?
Remember Me is where you played as a lass in a sci-fi future where
Yes.
it's kind of like a Minority Report kind of idea going on.
Yeah, now I remember.
You
I know
deal-
again it's not one I played, but
No.
I do remember it popping
doesn't
up.
sound so appeal to me.
You
either.
deal in memories or something, so it's like a third-person action game, but you can like do stuff to people's memories, get some back. They've taken yours, so you don't know what's going
don't
on.
really remember it.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Roger?
choices? Do you want to go first? I think. See, Gone Home got a lot of praise.
Just pick one from the list.
I'm going to go with Stanley Parable because I'd like to see it win, actually.
Yes.
Yep, Mark, for you as well?
I'm going Stanley. I know Gone Home's going to get picked, but I want Stanley to get picked.
Well, I'm going with
Badland?
Gone Home.
Gone
'cause
Home?
I've not
You
heard-
don't want to play Beyond Two Souls.
Correct.
Okay. Best story. Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, Gone Home, The Stanley Parable, Brothers Tale of Two Sons, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. That's best story.
What was the top couple there?
Sorry,
Best-
Last of Us,
Alright,
Grand Theft Auto 5, Gone Home, Stanley Parable, Brothers Tales of Two Sons, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
The Last of Us.
Last of Us,
Yeah.
Mark,
Gone Home.
Gone Home.
Because I haven't played Last of Us, I haven't finished Ni no Kuni. I love Ni no Kuni's story. I don't think I'll get picked. Gone Home is nice, short story.
The Last of Us is just amazing.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
with it. My head's saying and my heart's saying Last of Us.
That's
as
going to
well.
get picked. I can tell you that, right? I put
God,
money
you are
on
a
that.
brave man.
I'm going with what I want.
Okay.
And I'm being fair. If I've not finished the game, I don't want to pick it if I can avoid it.
Have you finished Beyond Two Souls? Oh,
Yeah.
you have. You will again soon.
Tell me how the alternative ending goes.
I've already seen all four. I told you last time because you can load your save, that end save.
Yeah.
Is any of them alright? It's like.
No.
Oh, don't spoil it for
This
Roger,
is-
just in case.
I'm not going to tell you what about it, but this is a complete tangent now. It's for 2 minutes.
Go for it.
The end of that game, you make choices for the whole game. Don't know why you bothered
No.
at all. If someone gave you the save to the end of the game, whatever choices they made, you wouldn't know. Other than someone may or may not have something different on their face. That is it. That's the only choice that's
I'm a bit
different.
worried now. Like, what does this game include?
Do you know what? I'd love that game just to have all chapters unlocked so you could just go to the end.
Really?
Do all the endings and
You could do it in
job
whatever order you wanted then. It probably make more bloody sense.
done. Yeah.
It back and forth through a timeline.
Yeah, oh, it's ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't lose this.
Right then.
Decided.
Next up is Family. So, guess best family game.
Okay.
Not best family.
Best family.
My Troubled Home. A.
It's got Brothers Tales of Two Sons. Okay, best family game. Rayman Legends,
Beyond Two Souls.
Oh, yeah.
Brothers Tale of Two Sons.
Why wasn't Rayman Legends in multiplayer actually now I think about it? That's 4-person local. Carry on.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Tearaway, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Super Mario 3D World, Skylanders Swap Force.
Ooh, hell no.
I know which one I'm going for.
Go first then.
I'm going to go Animal Crossing New Leaf.
That's
Yeah.
a good
That
shout.
is a very good
It
shout.
sold very well. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I bought it, and I don't even like those kind of games because I was bought into the hype. Sammy bought it. Her nan bought it. It's the widest
Some
age range I've
best family
seen.
game.
Yeah.
See, I want to go that, but I really want to go Mario.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as
I'm
well.
going Mario.
Mario?
I'm doing it. I've played it once. I can play it again.
Marks with Mario.
I'm going to go Animal Crossing because it's just straight
Animal
away.
Crossing,
It was
yeah.
just like the stand out of the lot.
It really is. Like, it had such good press and stuff as
Yeah.
well. Boring as hell.
Right. Next up is best strategy and simulation game. We've got Civilization 5: Brave New World,
That's good.
XCOM: Enemy Within, Forza Motorsport 5.
What?
So, yeah, good point.
Mark's choice.
I'm simulating playing a game. Oh wait, I am playing a game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you just want to stand and just watch you pop it. Mark is going to put down the controller. Surgeon Simulator 2013,
Oh, that's quite funny.
Democracy 3, and Papers, Please. And that's for best strategy and simulation.
Civ 5, Brave New World.
There you go.
It's good, is that? 'Cause that's the third or second expansion for it.
Yeah.
But Civ is a good.
They are. They're just.
A solid game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
solid.
are. That's exactly how I'd describe it.
You can't beat the strategy on it because there's so much like thought into it.
I'm going Civ 5 as well.
Civ 5.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they merged strategy and simulation into a category.
Yeah, because it's they are
Very
all
different.
very different sort of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I have in my head for strategy is.
I'm going to go with XCOM.
Ooh,
Enemy
really?
Within.
Enemy
Yeah.
Within. That was quite actiony. Not to sway you.
No, it's just that.
No, let him go with it.
I'm
Do
going.
I'm
I'm
going to
what
go
you
with it.
think,
I'm going to
Jim?
go with XCOM Enemy Within, mainly because I'm thinking tactically.
you want me to
Because-
start humming the
because-
Beyonce Soul music here?
Shut up. It's not actually on any other category.
It's up for nomination for best audio.
No, it's not. And to be honest, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. It's either that or Papers, Please, but I'm going to go with my first thought. It's XCOM.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay. Right then, last few now.
Oh, blimey.
Best game design. We've got Tearaway, Tomb Raider,
No.
The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, Papers, Please, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
These are horrendous.
Best game design.
Because when it says design, it doesn't mean like art. It means general how
Design.
you make a game, like
Yeah.
what play, how it plays, everything about it.
Now, in truth, if you look at Grand Theft Auto 5, the design of it is pretty immense because it's a living world.
It's deep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. You've got a lot going on there. But it's a living world, basically. If you look at it, and like, for example, being able to flip back between three characters instantly and seeing what they're up to, what they're doing, like people living their own lives.
Is that your choice then?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Grand Theft Auto 5.
I agree with that one because design-wise, Tearaway is a nice platformer, but it's a platformer with a few extra controls. Tomb Raider is shocking.
Yeah.
Finish that and wish I hadn't.
Well, look, if I went to The Last of Us again, look at that one.
That's what I'm trying to think. What the gameplay were like on that when I was
The thing
playing
is,
it.
looking at The Last of Us, there's as much as it's a good story, it's a fantastic story, fantastic voice. Like we said before, with everything else. If you look at the game design,
Is it standard?
it's quite standard. I guess Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto.
I
is
think
a
it's
little
quite
bit
interactive, mate.
But has it been done before? Like Uncharted, does it play like that?
more
Yes.
similar-esque, yeah.
That's why I'd stay away from it, in my opinion, because like Grand Theft Auto 5 upped what it did
Hell of a
from
design.
4.
To be able to, if this like what right then, what we're gonna do for our game is we're gonna create an island with a living city with airports,
Mhm.
taxis, businesses, drug lords, and you're gonna live with, and you're gonna control three characters.
You're gonna animate New York City.
Yeah,
Plus the
basically.
online.
Plus the online aspect, your design of it, which is still a hell of an achievement for it had a lot of bumpy
Yeah.
start.
As a game, it's well designed.
It was extremely.
Okay, I'm going Grand Theft Auto.
Grand
5.
Theft Auto,
Okay.
I told you on that. I can do it when I want to.
Yeah.
I don't think the other ones just fit into the category. Assassin's Creed 4, it's like there's no design there. Oh, you can swim in this one, and there's a boat.
The boat bits
Sold.
are alright. The boat bits
It's
are alright, but
the
the rest of it.
context around design, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the game design, Papers, Please, I think it's a good design. I like it.
Is that in there?
Yeah, Papers, Please.
Alright. See, now that's an interesting one. But I wouldn't really call it a game.
I won't put it up against Grand Theft Auto 5.
No.
If you know, like, again, it's very much an underdog. Very much an underdog.
I won't put bloody Tearaway against Tomb Raider.
No.
No.
That is chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
I guess it depends what somebody favours, though, isn't it? Because someone probably might choose Tearaway for their own personal one, because if that's what they really like.
The design is really good in it,
Yeah.
but like I say, it's still just a platformer. Like, to your point, Grand Theft Auto 5 pushes what a game does. Because I'm not really enjoying it at the moment, but I can appreciate what it is. And when you
I can appreciate elements.
I was bought into that hype. Me and Luke were talking about it every week, like saying, I need to buy it now.
Yeah,
we need to get it. You'd see it, you go, that looks interesting, that looks good.
We didn't want to miss the buzz. We didn't want to miss.
You didn't get it though in the end, did you?
No.
But I still think the online. Have you gone to the online bit yet?
No.
We'll have to get you on PlayStation Plus and we'll have a bash.
I'm on.
Yeah.
Wait, I am on Plus.
Yeah. PlayStation generally. PS3.
Oh, okay, just
Sorry.
get online.
Yeah, you get online because I've got my character on there. I haven't really played it for a while.
I've not even got more than one character yet, so in the story,
I've
I've got Chopper the dog.
Oh yes.
Done.
So Mark, what are you going with?
Oh yeah, I've said Grand Theft Auto.
Are you going Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto as well? Sorry.
Everyone's in. All in.
All in Grand Theft Auto 5. So second to last one.
Oof.
Best British game. Tearaway, The Room 2, Lego and Marvel Superheroes, Gunpoint, Grand Theft Auto 5, DMC Devil May Cry.
Theme Park.
What?
I'm joking, Theme Park, because that's a British game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh right.
So is Lemmings.
Oh yeah. Yes it was actually.
Because a Theme Park and all that was Bullfrog Entertainment, Peter Molyneux,
That's right,
before he did Black and White and then got bought by Microsoft and did Fable. But anyway.
But they're not on the list.
No, I wish they were.
I'm going to go with Grand Theft Auto 5 again.
I don't think that should count as a British game. They've said
No,
it because
it's
there's
Scotland.
Rockstar Leeds, but there's Rockstar in other countries as well.
It's made in Scotland.
The whole game, though. That's what I don't believe.
Well,
That went off the register.
It just smashed your window.
Someone in Scotland just dropped the haggis.
We have principles here, Roger.
I'm going to go with Grand Theft Auto 5. And mainly because it apparently, apparently Red Dead Redemption, it was made in Scotland.
Okay.
That's what.
Well, I know Rockstar was mainly based in Leeds originally,
Mhm.
and they had the Australian one, and I'm sure the badge on this one is meant to show you where it's from, because there's the blue Rockstar logo, the yellow one, and something else.
It's got both of them on there, I think.
Has it?
Yeah.
That means it wasn't just one place then.
Partly made.
I didn't know DMC was English, though I know the metal band they involved in it was British. So I finished that game.
Yeah, I didn't realise that myself, actually.
Never getting that time back.
Oh, do you really want to impress with the Devil May Cry new one?
No, I love the old one though.
I heard that with a lot of the original fans weren't happy with the DMC.
It plays fine, it's a good game, but if you've played 1 and 3, why did it have to be Devil May Cry? You could have just called it anything. But I'm going to go Tearaway.
Tearaway?
It's not going to win, but I think it's a spot on game, and I'm pretty sure they are fully based in England, so I'll happily back them. What's the other ones?
Sorry, we've got we also got Room 2, Lego and Marvel Superheroes, Gunpoint, Grand Theft Auto 5, like I said, and DMC Devil May Cry.
Gunpoint's a funny one, it's like an indie game, is that?
We'll go on.
Go with that?
No.
No, okay.
I don't like this Grand Theft Auto in this category, and
No.
I'm not going with it.
I'm going to Google it afterwards. I'm definitely sure it
but
made
I'm
in
not
Scotland.
going with that because for them principles. So I'm going to go with Room 2.
Room 2.
That could be losing me points there.
You've had it twice now.
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
Right then.
Throwing enough shit.
Yeah,
at
but
the
to be
wall,
fair,
single
if you were playing this to win, you pick The Last of Us and Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 5 any time they came up.
Yeah,
I don't think Grand Theft Auto will win as many awards as you might think.
It will.
it will.
I don't
It'll
know.
do
Money
well.
on the table.
The Last of Us as well. If it doesn't
Yeah.
win,
The Last of Us,
awards,
I think Last of Us.
I'm sure it already did win awards somewhere.
Yeah, probably has. Right then. Last category. Best game. Tearaway,
No.
The Last of Us,
Yes.
Grand Theft Auto 5,
Yes.
Super Mario 3D World,
No.
choice, Papers, Please,
No.
and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Is it not like £1 million drop? Can I not put some on this?
I'd rather put 50-50 on Grand Theft Auto and The Last of Us.
Now I know what I'm going for.
I know what I'm going for.
Mario.
Go with Mario?
It's the best game. I said that to Luke when I first
Yeah, you
got
did.
it, and I still sing its praises now. I'm still playing it right now.
I think
not a lot of games do
I think
that.
next time you're definitely going to have to bring it around and we'll have a
It's
bash.
so fun. But I
Right.
like those kind of games.
Yeah, I
Grand
do.
Theft Auto
I
is
love them. I can play them for
boring, it
hours.
is.
Now, admittedly, we did actually vote that Last of Us was the best game of 2013.
And that's what I'm going for. And that was in
Game of the Year of Always Games
December
TV.
podcast, was it?
It was, yeah. It was the last
And
one of the year.
I'm sticking with that.
Cool. And I'm going to go with it as well.
Because I did say in December.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fair. I think once I've played it, I'd probably say the same thing. But at the same point, as a game, I think I always prefer Mario because
different style.
it is, and that's why it's so hard to compare. Because you can like them both,
Yeah.
but that's if I'm in the mood for just a bit of yahoo, jump around, whatever. Mario. If I want to sit down and get into a story, I want Last of Us.
Yeah.
You can't
I think
meet it.
what really stands out to me for The Last of Us was the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because there's so many games these days where they sit around and say, like I say it with Assassin's Creed 4, it's good, but you need to get 3 hours into it. Then it gets better. It's a good game. It's not, it's not a bad game. But you need to play it for about 3 hours and then the game starts opening
But
up.
the weirdest thing, it doesn't like throw you in the deep end, but it just captures you straight away.
Yeah.
For me, it just
It's,
captures.
I think it's quite it's a moving. I played
Yeah.
that game in the dark with my surround sound headset, and I purposely sat down. Right, I'm going to play this for about 3 hours. Sat down, and I was nearly in tears within the first 15.
I'm surprised. Just going off different. I'm surprised there's not low budget game, cost of game in there as well, to make. Do you know,
Best indie. Where is the best indie game? Do we have a best indie game?
No, we didn't. Which
There's
they
the-
normally have.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Papers, Please would have probably done quite well in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, there was
Usually
no
they have,
category for
cost.
best indie.
But
Yeah, because that's the thing. This is what I don't like about this. Grand Theft Auto 5.
is that money thrown at it?
Oh, absolutely. The advertising alone had millions put into it.
Mhm.
Some of these games didn't cost millions.
Well, Beyond Two Souls and The Last of Us.
Oh,
all that
yeah.
big money.
Ridiculous amounts.
Now, I think these awards are happening on the 12th of March. I think. It's that week. I'm sure it's either the 12th or the 13th.
12th of March is the
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I've got my special edition Beyond Two Souls game ready for whoever the loser is.
Hey!
Actually, I got a special one as well, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm
we
actually
did.
purposely going to sit
We
down
both-
and watch these awards now. I'm seriously going to sit down and watch
we
them.
all will.
Yeah, we'll guess it.
I'll have the podcast on as well, so I know what options I've done.
We'll have to record it live.
Yeah.
No!
Reactions.
Well, it's funny, I'm in Japan that week, so literally, I'm going to be getting to a payphone, ringing Luke, going, Luke, what time's it there? You never mind about that. What did I do?
More importantly, Matt, you know what time it is.
I'll get the next flight home.
Yeah. It's on your desk waiting for you Monday
Oh,
morning.
I tell you
mate.
what, this is not even a joke now. If I've lost, I'm going to see if I can buy the Japanese version while I'm over there.
How could you do that to yourself?
At least it's better than understanding what the hell they're saying again. Willem Dafoe,
So,
Ellen
yeah, so-
Page, you've got powers. It's like, yep.
That might be quite funny. Voiceovers.
I'd love it, me.
Oh,
At least
dear.
you can take the piss out of it once you're going on.
Hi, Dan-san. Hayaku. That's for
Oh
real.
god. So yeah, so if whoever loses gets to play Beyond Two Souls.
No, has to play.
Has to play Beyond
Doesn't
Two
get
Souls.
to.
From start to finish.
Oh, my
dear.
god.
And we'll do another podcast special, giving you a rundown of whoever's won
And we'll do an interview with the loser.
and interview with the losing. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and until then, we'll see you next time.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Yeah.